Yo, what's good? This is part 4 of my anime Vanguards Noob Pro. In this episode, I got the World Line unit Jin Mori and made some upgrades to my team while I was at it. Before the video, very important announcement. In my last video, I said if we got 1,000 likes, I would grind for Kaguya, and the goal was reached, so I started the journey towards Kaguya. I've done 2 live streams grinding for Kaguya so far, and throughout these live streams, my chat kept asking me why I didn't just macro for Kaguya. Now, honestly, the only reason I didn't macro for her is because my tiny task simply isn't good enough to do so, but I am aware that other more advanced macros like informal can AFK it. However, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of anti-informal. I don't know why, but it's just so OP, and since it's behind a paywall, it feels like such an unfair advantage to people who don't have access to it. So I can either give up on my stance on formal and just buy it, which would save me literally 100 hours of grinding, or I can take the honest, virtuous, disciplined, pad route of grinding 1,000 portals manually for literally no reason besides my own morals on the topic, I guess. In the end, I did decide to manually grind the portals. I don't know why, I just really don't want to have to use informal. And by truly embracing the grind, I know I will lavish in my victory of obtaining Kaguya if I go through this long, difficult journey instead of the easy shortcut. So, I say all of that because to make the most efficient use of my time, I will be grinding during the 2x flower event coming out on August 20th that lasts for 2 days. And I will be live streaming the entire grind in a Kaguya portal grind subathon. The live stream will be for a minimum of 5 hours, and for every dollar donated, the live stream will go on for another 2 minutes. With this, I think the live stream may go on for an hour or 2 longer, and overall just be a fun little experience since I've never done this. So if you ever want to support the channel, pull up to the subathon, which will be starting on August 19th, 8 p.m. EST. Don't feel obligated to donate. The live stream will already be 5 hours long, which is more than enough to be honest. My last few Kaguya streams were near 5 hours and they were already pretty tiring, so don't worry about donating. But yeah, feel free to pull up. We'll be grinding a crap ton. Hope to see you guys there, and let's get on to the video. Despite my 3 episodes I've done on this anime Vanguards Noob Pro, I've actually yet to do this World Lines game mode, and I completely forgot that this update added the Jin Mori unit. What floor is he? Floor 50. Okay. I actually completely forgot about this. Let's see what I get. I got gems. Oh my god, 50,000 gold. That's so good. Bro, I always need gold in this game. 15 rules, 20 rules. Okay, it actually gives pretty juicy rewards. Holy crap, there's 45 rules. Pretty good. How did I completely forget about this? It seems there's no hard mode to do 2 at a time. I'm curious how hard these world line things are. Let's see. I hope my Escanor can solo nearly all of it, because that would definitely be the easiest mindless way to do it. Whoa, what the heck? Pandemic, but it's all snowy. Well, it's more like a blizzard, but that's cool. Here, right? Let me try burning all my units. Please tell me they don't have crazy amounts of shield or anything. There's regular schmegler units. They click on stage info, blizzard. Nature / fire damage plus 20 to 100%. What does that mean though? They get a random buff? Water / unbound minus 50 through 100%. Attacking enemies with water units freezes them. So water units do less damage yet they get frozen. Enemies are immune to all debuffs except freeze. That's very interesting. So should I be using water units? I guess I should, because they give a debuff but they do low damage. Interesting. That's a very roundabout way of saying if you what type of units you should be using, but it's cool. For now they have very little HP since my Escanor can solo. So okay, I'm gonna grind this. I'm curious at what floor I'll start struggling a little bit. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I'm also not sure how good Jin Mori is. I've heard he's good, but either way I just want to get the Infinity Castle unit, looking pretty easy so far. Curious how much it scales. Whoa, when I play next, a whole cutscene start playing. Oh, what? That's cool. I like that. That's cool. I don't know about the cutscenes. Let's see. Now it's snow. Water / fire damage. Oh, is this the same thing? I think it is the same thing. I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot to burn my units. Dang nabbit. Here, wait, can I restart? Look, you're just gonna unequip my units. It makes it easier to remember to burn them. Alright, I'm 5 stages down, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually having a lot of fun using Vanguard Sunjin Woo, bro. It actually just feels so nice to have him. And his whole summon mechanic is just fun, bro. Opening this menu and oh, what do I want to do today? I guess I'll use the bear. Oh, you know what? I guess I'll put the tank and watch them die as they walk the tanker. It's just fun, bro. What an insane unit, man. I'm actually just when I first finished the Vanguard Sunjin Woo video, I was low-key so drained that I was was this even worth it, bro? It's 30 years of my life. And it's still, I don't know if I'd say it's worth it. Maybe that's not the best way to put it, but you know what? I'm happy, bro. I'm happy I have him finally, and I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Mostly because World Line is so easy so far. That's any unit could be soloing this, but it just gives me an excuse to, use Vanguard Sunjin Woo, really get familiar with him. I don't know. He's just a cool ass unit, bro. All right, it is 12:40 a.m. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm a little fried. I'm a little tired, bro. I've been saying that a lot, bro. I have one friend who's always saying I'm fried, bro, and he low-key got me on that. Anyways, session time, an hour and 30 minutes. We were in this hill for an hour and 30 minutes. We got 17 clears, so that's a third done. Pretty good. Tomorrow I'll finish it up probably. I said in my last video, if the video got 1,000 likes, I'll grind for Kaguya. It already has 800, so that's scary. I guess we're grinding for Kaguya, bro. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do, I don't think I've done daily challenge yet. I think I'm gonna do daily challenge and go sleep. So good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See if we're grinding for Kaguya. I think we are. So I said I was gonna go to sleep at 12 a.m. It is 3:50 a.m. I actually just got in bed, rolled around for 3 hours, and did nothing, bro. I was just doom scrolling on TikTok. Why am I such a fucking loser? Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I'm tired of rotting away in bed, so I'm just gonna keep grinding Anime Vanguards until I knock out from sleep deprivation. Because rolling around in bed not doing anything is actually just killing me. Anyways, in my last video, I reviewed Solo Leveling Season 2, and I was gonna do a review on free run, but the video was already like nearly an hour long, bro. And I was like, ain't nobody care about free run review right now. I suggested the comments of the video to give me more recommendations for animes to watch, so I'm going to go through some of them right now. Machi, you better watch The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's a really recent good show. My favorite romance anime. I actually do not watch much romance anime. Okay, Fragrant Flower Blooms. I'm gonna put all of them on a list. Hold up, I've never heard of that one ever, but okay. Watch Rising of the Shield Hero. I actually have heard of that one. Okay, Rising of the Shield Hero. If it's multiple seasons long, I'm only gonna watch one season. You're right. I recommend watching To Be Hero X. Currently 19 episodes, I believe, is still ongoing. I'd also recommend Gurren Lagann. I've seen Gurren Lagann, obviously. Gurren Lagann's peak. To Be Hero X. I mean, it's currently ongoing. Though I'm not gonna like. I want to watch something completed already, like a 12 or 24 episode, because I hate watching stuff weekly, bro. I don't know about y'all. I'm such a binge person. I cannot watch stuff week to week. It drives me crazy. Watch The Eminence in Shadow. Oh, that's the one with Sid. I actually haven't seen that. The Eminence in Shadow. At least I'm like 55% sure that's the one with Sid, and I could be speaking out of my ass there. Watch Kaiju number 8. I've heard a lot about Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8. But actually, I've not seen it. Okay. Oh, finished up the challenge. All right, gonna get back into world lines while I build up this list. Here, watch ReZero. I actually have seen ReZero, but I'm not gonna lie. I watched ReZero season 1 back when it dropped. How long ago was that now? Genuinely, ReZero season 1. 2016? No, that can't be right. Yo, no. Okay, maybe it was a little bit after it dropped. Because 2016, dog. How old was I in 2016? 9 years ago. I would have been like 9. Nah, okay. It must have been a little bit. Okay, I think I watched a year or two after it came out. I was really young though, so I don't remember much of ReZero, to be honest. I'll add that to the list. Why not? I'm super down to rewatch ReZero. Watch Lord of the Mysteries. Oh, I heard about this one. I think this is, yeah, the Chinese one that's pretty popular. Lord of the Mysteries. Okay, there's a lot already on this list. This is low-key good because I'm the type of guy that I always be talking about, like, I need to watch this, and I just never get around to any of it. Like, it's good to be like held accountable. Like, no matter what this lands on, I'm watching one of these anime. I need to build up my anime repertoire. It's low-key good, bro, because like when you're grinding a game like Anime Vanguards, this low-key sounds crazy, bro, but I'm so like, I be rotting away scrolling on TikTok that nowadays I be considering watching an anime like low-key productive, because at least I like learn something new, if that makes sense, or like I experience new media. Like, I low-key rather spend 2 hours watching anime than 2 hours scrolling on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? And anime tower defense games, it's like the perfect game to do while having anime on the side. All right, I'm gonna keep seeing if there's any more recommendations in my comments. I already have a lot though. Watch Tower of God, only season 1 though. Pretend season 2 doesn't exist. I've heard a lot about Tower of God as well. All right, Tower of God season 1. Watch So I'm a Spider, So What? What is this niche? I have never heard of this. So I'm a Spider or what? What is this? Let me just search this up. Spider Isekai. Didn't I talk about how whatever, bro. In my last video, I'm pretty sure I talked about how I usually hate Isekai slop, but I guess it's whatever. Or use, okay, I'm only taking one recommendation per person. So he said I'm a Spider first, right? Machi, please watch Ranking of Kings. I have seen Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings is really good. I love Ranking of Kings. All right, watch Magi. I actually haven't seen Magi. Magi is a little bit too long though. Even just the first like season of or something of Magi is pretty freaking long from what I recall. Watch One Punch Man. I actually haven't seen One Punch Man, surprisingly. I have somehow not seen One Punch Man, but I feel like it's so popular, like that'd be kind of a boring answer. I'll still put it on, why not? One Punch Man. Okay, I scrolled through a lot of the comments. If you recommended something, I'm so sorry if I didn't see it. Anyways, I'm gonna share my screen. We have a bunch of things here. Fragrant Flower Bloom, Shield Hero, The Eminence of Shadow, Kaiju number 8, ReZero, Lord of the Mysteries, Tower of God, So I'm a Spider, One Punch Man. All right, let's see. It can be anything. And it's Tower of God. Okay. Interesting selection because the dude literally said pretend season 2 doesn't exist. So I don't know about how I feel about watching something that becomes trash later on, apparently. But okay, we'll move Tower of God. Maybe we'll come back to this list later in the future. Let's watch some Tower of God. Okay, actually, let me also fact check. How many episodes is it? It's 13 episodes. Okay, perfect. Sure. Whatever, we'll watch it. Why not? All right, thank you for all your recommendations, guys. Just finished the first episode of Tower of God. I'm not gonna... No spoilers yet. I mean, first episode spoilers, they really spoilers, but I'll save my thoughts for when I finish the show. But like, dang, that was like that was the trippiest first episode I've seen in a while. I think I'm gonna like it, to be honest. It seems to be one of those animes where you're just like, what the hell is going on the entire time, and then you slowly start putting things together, and then when you retroactively rewatch it, you're like, oh, it all makes sense now. But yeah, pretty interesting so far. Kind of lost, but in a good way. In a good way. Not they've like given me like just enough information to be intrigued while still confused as hell. So good job. But I gotta keep watching. What floor am I on right now? Floor 25, about to be officially halfway. All right, gotta keep watching. Udi, right? Udi, I never ended up evolving him. I'm so silly. Let me roll on his range. Shouldn't matter. He has infinite range, right? Wow. Let me gamble a little bit. Feeling lucky. I shouldn't have gambled. Oh, never mind. I lied. Okay. Again, his range shouldn't matter. His whole thing is having infinite range, supposedly. Definitely don't want to good range sound him. Ah, crap. I don't have his evo item. I'm stupid. Energy arrow. I synthesize that. Oh, actually, I should have a bunch of freaking Icarus helmets. Give me 12. Perfect. The synthesize thing is so convenient. Oreo. There we go. It's unsatisfying looking at that ape stat, but I mean, come on. Pretty cool, dude. This whole thing is he has infinite range. That's sick. People told me that the best way to grind levels in this game is low-key just simply using whatchamacallit, exclusives, which I guess makes sense here, right? So like, for example, if I just gave him 5 Merlins, he's almost level 49. But it's like, that seems like such a waste though, low-key, right? I mean, I guess what else would I use them for? Selling them isn't that worth. I guess it is just best to use them. Especially now that I've done the Sunji Wu quest where I don't gotta sacrifice freaking units anymore. Sacrifice some Marlins, and then I can do some extra Quetzalcoatl's I got. But it costs so many units to max out. That's my main issue, really. I'll just get him to level 50, man. Enough for me. I'll save the rest of the units for somebody else who want to slightly level up. Anyways, going to keep grinding world lines. Let's see where we're at right now. Floor 32. So 18 more to go. Not too bad. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna lie. These world lines are actually starting to get like pretty freaking difficult. I'm on floor 43. This map here, this Majin Buu map, is freaking cancer. I need to actually start using the type elements to my advantage. Water/spark damage. Do I have any units that are water or spark? Udyu. So Udyu does bonus damage. He's basically it. Okay. Apparently weather report's also gonna be doing bonus damage. But even then, I'm still cooked due to the boss. I only water units. I don't have a single spark guy. That's interesting. Loki, maybe I should invest into my Goku or weather report. Hold on, let me return to lobby real quick. Like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this stage right now currently. My Vanguards and would just cancel it. Mainly the boss. It's gonna have like over 800,000 HP ish roughly, and even with the max and Wu, the nuke isn't gonna one-shot that. Be best if I start building up other units. I think I low-key rather evolve Goku. I've heard Goku's a pretty solid unit. I think it'd be cool to start trying to branch out, get a collection of units here. Swift 3, we're keeping Swift 3 on him. I am not really trying too hard with traits right now. I guess I'll just get stat potential max one time. And then also, I'm low-key very sad that I got rid of my weather reports good stats because he was actually a pretty solid unit. Look, you might want to evolve another weather report now to get some decent stats on him again. He's not on banner though. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly evolve Goku TBH. I think he'd be a good water unit from what I'm understanding. Now let's evolve Goku. I'm so stupid. I'm going over to the player. I don't even know what I need to evolve Goku. I was gonna go get kills on him, but I probably need a different type of Evo item. I need Batara earrings. Okay, it doesn't really say where I get them, but I can imagine. I can infer it's from the Dragon Ball Legend stage. Let's go evolve my Goku. Legend stages, Land of the Gods. The Batara earrings aren't here or there, so they have to be Act 3, right? Let me unlock Legend Stage 3. I imagine it's Legend Stage 3. Alright, I beat Legend Stage 2, so Legend Stage 3, Land of the Gods. There is no Batara earring! Okay, so what the frick? Can you not evolve Goku anymore? Was this a limited time thing? Oh, there we go. A Rotara spawn. Jeez, that took a little bit. All good though. At least it's very fast restarting this game. Okay, teleport to lobby. And then I probably the other one's in the legend stage. 11. Oh, the 11th attempt. Nice. If I had to guess, it is like a 10% drop chance. That's my guesstimate. Oh, good. We got them both now. Is that literally it? Did he not take anything else? I think it was just the Batara earrings. So why is the Batara earrings his Evo item when he's not even Vegito? He's just Goku. I mean, I guess, yeah, whatever. Yep, that's it. Wow, okay. Now let's just go get some takedowns on him. Okay, we got the takedowns. Let's go evolve my Goku real quick. Real fast. Go to stat roll potential. Goku. Triple A's, of course. Whatever. Not the end of the world. All right, dude, he is expensive as hell to level up to evolve though. Whatever. He becomes a secret unit? Interesting. So do secret units not have ascensions, by the way? Can I ascend him or not? Looks like I can't. Yeah, he doesn't have like an ascension thing next to him. Interesting. Oh, now I have a decent water unit. So that's pretty cool. Gonna quickly go to sleep. Oh wait, actually before, let me roll on my Merlin as well. Marlin. Good. Z, nice. Okay. And then my saber, shiny saber. Triple A's as well. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep though. Tomorrow I'll finish up getting Jinmori. Now every night I'm AFKing the time chamber instead of macroing anything because I want to get as much of the flower currency as possible since I'm in the midst of grinding for Kaguya. Alright, time to try to finish the world lines around floor 43. I wonder if my new Goku unit's going to be any good on this map. I'm hoping the 2x damage is enough to carry me. I'll try it out. Alright, Goku is for sure not the tech. I mean, actually, Spirit Bomb ability is kind of cool. I think if I timed it right, it would have been worth. But instead, I think Sun Jinwoo's the play. Here I have the Steel guy back here building up a bunch of HP. The boss about to walk to him, and I think I'm also going to use his nuke along with the Steel guy. Should be enough to kill him. Gonna wait. This boss just regens way too much, bro. He like regenerates all of his HP back. Since I don't have a bleed unit, it's pretty rough. But it's all good now. I should definitely get a support unit that cancels out bleed because bleed is tough. All right, let's use the duo nuke. Just popped. Shoot, I should have waited a bit longer. Oh my god, I trolled. I trolled because I activated the nuke too soon, bro. Oh my god, let's restart. He regens so fast. All right, it's low-key pretty simple though. You just place Tanker down and you activate the nuke right before he's about to hit Tanker. Oh my gosh, I trolled so hard there. So stupid. All right, again, this time I have 2 tanks and I'm gonna pop the ability. Why did the duo do so much less damage that time? Please tell me he dies to the tankers though. Okay, thank you. Jeez, bro, what a hard stage. Please don't give me any more Land of the Gods. I hate that stage. All right, this one, I also can't use fire units, but it's all good. All right, jeez, bro. Okay, so I'm watching a guide on how to do world lines because I'm actually mad stuck right now, bro. Like, I literally can't progress. This floor 46 is really hard. And this guy's using a very interesting lineup here. So first he has his battle pass unit girl, Reimu. Apparently she's good. Haven't really used them at all. And then he also has Yorichi, which I don't have, and Lancer. I've actually heard Lancer is really good. I should low-key get him. Why did I have Orihime selected again? Oh, right, I needed her first skin. All right. Now who's more important, Lancer or Yorichi? I mean, Lancer is pretty good because he's like crazy support. Yorichi, yeah, I'll just get Lancer, bro. Been hearing I need him anyways because apparently he like resists bleed, which is very important in this game. So let's get him real fast. All right, finally got one from Pity. Got another one. Look, you want to see if I can max ascend him. That'd be cool. Another one that's 3. One more. Come on, give me one more. Oh my gosh, I got a unit. Was it him? Please tell me it was. Hey, I got 4 of him. Awesome. All right, bet. Can max ascend him now. Lobski. Let me feed him real fast. I think that took nearly, yeah, it took all my XP food. All good. All right, now let's evolve him and also evolve this battle pass guy. Apparently they're both very useful. Blade of Death. I think I need to craft that. And I just need 7 more greens. That's basically it. Let's go get the takedowns, more importantly. And then as for the battle pass guy, what do I need? I already have his Evo item. 1 more blue, a few more greens. All right, let's just go get kills on both of them. I guess I have to find a replacement for Yorichi, but it's all good. Also finally got Arc. Apparently this guy is actually decent. One of the only good ring banner units, so people told me anyways. Let me go grind kills on these guys. I didn't expect world lines to be this hard, but I'm glad it's forcing me to get other units. It's cool. Oh wait, so for Lancer's Ascension, what would it even cost? Like if his Evo item is just crafting. The commandment seals, god damn it. Alright, I guess I have to grind command seals as well. Kind of unfortunate, but all good. Bro, are you serious? He ended up being on the normal banner 1 hour later. What is my luck? Nice. Anyways, so first we got Lancer over here. B+. Whoa, too bad it's on SB. I mean, on range. Loki want to get some good stats on him. I've heard he's really good. Ooh, I can give him Merlin's SBA. Hold up. That transfer. Merlin. This guy. Ah. 10,000 the blue knees, but definitely worth it. So Merlin has 100% worthiness. I can want her again. And she got Z on. What a goat. Holy, Merlin's the goat. What the hell? He just got my boy triple Z stats. Yo, shout out Shiny Merlin, bro. I'm probably never using you in the game, but you just got my boy goated stats. I'll look at him. Holy guacamole. All right, and this dude as well. Triple A's. I'm keeping triple A's on you. I don't know how great you are. I should also probably Evo Shiny Saber because, you know, she's shiny. Pretty cool, right? But first Lancer. I need more greens and blues. Let me craft the blues first. I need 6 blues. For the greens, I can definitely just disenchant my 30,000 rainbow essence stones. I have, let me see, 20 rainbows. It's a good amount. More rainbows than I ever need, to be honest. Make sure I get the level 61 of goated stats. Evolve. I keep forgetting to use quick craft, by the way. People have been telling me, people are trying to put me on that. I keep forgetting to press quick craft. Then this dude Ryman, I think her name. Curious how good she is, to be honest. See, how does quick craft work? I need green essence stones. Okay. I'm curious if I should get better stats on her. I just don't understand. I don't know how good she is, because her SPA is very low apparently. So let's see. Now she becomes ZZ plus Z. That's much more tolerable. Evolve. Lovely. Hopefully I'm able to do the world line now. I don't have Yorichi though. That guy was also using Yorichi. I'll probably have to use a replacement unit. Not too sure who else I can use, but hopefully it's just not like super duper necessary to have her. And I guess while I'm at it, let's get you to level 60. 3 exclusives and some change. Sure, bro. So let's see. This guy had her equipped. Well, actually, I should also give them all 1 spin. Just 1 spin's enough. It makes them all better by a little bit. 1 spin. 2 spins. Sure. Then who else did I evolve? I literally just brain farted, bro. Lancer, right. Oh wait, I also want to get Lancer. Here, right. Okay, I gave him 5 spins. I'll do 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Bro, anything above a 1 I'll keep now. Please, bro. That's not range. Why do you keep getting fortune? Okay, I guess I'll keep marksman, bro. Holy moly. Dude, that just wastes like 20 rolls. I'm so stupid. Whatever, dog. It's fine. Rerolls come and go, guys. Right. Actually, I want to ascend him real fast. 1 second. I'm gonna go to his legend stage, BRB. I got some of these command seals. Let's see how much I can ascend him. Yeah, I guess my not even gonna be max. Yeah, this one's 25. All right. How much does the second one cost? 50. Oh my gosh, bro, it's so expensive, man. Last one's 75. Sounds about right. Gotta get a few more. Hold up. All right, so I've done a couple legend stages. Should be able to evolve my Lancer. There we go. Max, not evolve, sorry, ascend. Max ascended Lancer. Pretty dope ski. So give a huge shout out to XOPT. This guy did all of Worldline, recorded all of it, and he showed that this stage can be beat with Raymaru, whatever this girl is, Lancer, and Yorichi. However, I don't have Yorichi. Okay, Turn Rupture is insane because it permanently stops bleeding, so that definitely makes this a lot more doable. The boss can no longer regen whatsoever. That's very nice. I used Senjubu's nuke, did like a good chunk of its HP. I got the tanker guy waiting back here for him, so he's gonna die. Thank God, bro. This stage was rough. Okay, but now I know Rupture permanently stops HP. I understand why it's so strong now. Okay, so I think a combination of my Vanguard Senjubu plus Rupture I can take on any stage now, hopefully. I'm praying, bro. Dude, but these stages are rough though. I mean, it makes sense though. Jin Mori, I've heard, is a good unit, you know. I think Infinity Castle should be something that's kind of hard to do. Oh, so I like the modifiers they do. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but this is a much better alternative to the normal Infinity Castle, which just comes off a lot more like mindless. You actually gotta think a little bit of this one. I mean, I'm sure if you have like Monarch Sunjimbu, you don't think at all. You just place him down, he instantly wins. But where am I in the game? I still gotta think a little bit at least. Love Train, Passion / Holy Damage, Curse / Nature Damage. Alright, my Sunjimbu should just annihilate. No! Why is this floor 40? Oh, fire damage. Never mind. Fire damage buff. Never mind. Equip Escanor and GG. Oh my, thank God, bro. I was not about to do this again. All right, floor 50 is Naruto, and it's snow. Man, I'm happy that I'm finally about to finish up with this. Should go by easy. I'll cut to when I finish it up. There we go. GG, and we got Monkey King. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy. I finally got Jin Mori. That was actually way harder than I expected. It's all good though. Does Jin Mori have an evolution? He does not have an evolution. Dope. So you just get off it. Alright, so let's see what makes him so good. I've heard he's good like 1,000 times. What are your passives? Running that requires a group of or category units count as that group or category. Gain 10% damage buff for each different group on your team. Oh, so he's like Ichigo. Okay. For every clone created, this unit gains 50% damage and plus 5% range. Anytime this unit is sold, all clones gain any buffs this unit had. For 30 seconds, this unit cannot be placed again. Unit ignores 30% damage reduction. For every percent of damage reduction an enemy has, this unit amplifies its damage by that amount. Oh, it's actually really cool. Then he has the ability. This unit can choose to place a clone of itself anywhere on the map. This clone starts at upgrade 0, is not sold when this unit is, and costs 50% less than the original. Ah, that's actually really cool. Alright, so let's get a roll on him real quick. Bro. I'll take that, I guess. Actually, marksman, definitely not. I'll take that for sure. Okay. And then for his stats, I'm gonna have to try to get some decent stats. Alright, I'm gonna evolve my Saber, bro. Let me transfer some stats on there, because, okay, look, I low-key realized, I'm going to transfer my Hiei stats because I don't really care about this guy because I have a shiny version of him that I want to evolve now. So I'll transfer this dude's stats onto hers. Here you can have it all. And now Saber. We'll get triple Z's, which is pretty good. Let's craft all those blues real fast. And then let's dismantle some rainbows. Alright, evolve. Now we got a shiny Saber evolved. That's cool. Not too sure if she's any good or not, but we have her. I can level her up real fast. Fuse her some units I don't need. Literally, look at these Quetzalcoatls I don't need, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just sacrifice 5 of them or 6 of them to get to level 50. I think those are low-key all the tiny upgrades I'm going to make in this video. Nothing else I really want to get in particular. It's good to max out my Monkey King, but that might take a little while. I kind of want to get this video out. We're able to make some upgrades though. We got Jin Mori. We got Lancer, who's actually insane, by the way. This rupture thing is actually ridiculous. So, you know, we got Lancer, Saber. We even got this girl who's also freaking really good. I didn't even realize it was very worth to evolve her. Overall, pretty happy. Also, I think we did get Udi this video. I forget. But I've been recording this video for a little bit now. Anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of a filler video until Kaguya, but getting Kaguya might take a minute. So, you know, want to get something on in the meantime. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Peace out. By the way, while I'm doing this daily real fast, I just finished Tower of God. Just watching it throughout this video. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It's pretty freaking good. Just do a quick Tower of God review. Bro, I don't want to take too long. Like, I can honestly probably make a whole entire video talking about this, but Tower of God is very freaking good. I found it was such a relief to watch a show like this because it's been so long since I watched the show that in the first episode I was generally so confused, but I was still intrigued. Just intrigued enough to keep watching, and as you keep watching the show, you slowly put together more puzzles, more pieces of the puzzle, and it starts making a lot more sense. You learn a lot more about the world itself. Without it feeding you down your info, I feel like there was never a point in the show where it was like, oh, by the way, this is the power system we use here, and this power system we can manipulate this, blah, blah, blah. Like, it never really felt like it was shoving it down your throat. Never really took a second to say, oh, in this world, the world's divided this way, and blah, blah, blah. You kind of figure it out with the main character. He's put in this new situation, doesn't know what's going on. His name is Bam, by the way. Even though in some parts they call him Yoru, I don't understand about, is Yoru Bam in Japanese? Whatever. But when his Bam is in this new situation, he enters this tower. He knows nothing about the tower. All he knows is that he is an irregular, and the people who are born there and raised there are called regulars, and you slowly figure out the tower through his lens. It's so cool. You're learning it with him. But everything makes just enough sense for you to keep following along. It's not so confusing that you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this shit some other time. It doesn't take too much brain power to understand everything. Very cool. The show also had a much better cast than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. In the first test, like the first selection of this game, they show a bunch of different characters for a second, and I did not expect to like nearly as many of them as I did. First of all, Rock, I think his name was, this big lizard dude, bro. He is the GOAT. He is so cool. I did not expect to like this guy. I found his character super annoying the first 5 seconds he was on screen. Did not expect him to actually be a likable character. The only guy I kind of expected to like was the blue hair guy Kun. Obviously ended up liking him. He's pretty cool. Little complex story, kind of similar to what Bam's going through. So he sees himself in Bam. Very wholesome story. But here's some of the characters I did not expect to like, bro. This lizard girl, Anak Jahad, whatever. Anak. I did not expect to like her at all. I'm not gonna lie, she was super annoying. Not annoying, but she was just kind of mean, bro. She's like very evil. But then when they show her backstory, you start to sympathize with her a little bit more. And then especially towards the end, when she shows a bit more of her human side, a bit more of her nice side, you're like, wow, she's just a person too. She's low-key pretty cool as well. Same thing with this other lady. I'm forgetting her name right now. She's also princess. I'll put a photo of her. I did not expect to like her very much when they first show her. However, she ended up being pretty freaking cool, bro. Also, there's one dude who's like a samurai. I forget I'm not good at names, right? But this dude uses 2 swords. He's pretty cool too. He had a lot of cool moments. Literally every side character in this show, especially, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is very weird, but that one trainer who's like yellow and has like these 2 little black dots under his eyes, that guy's so cool, by the way. He's like the GOAT. I don't know why, but I found this character very fun. The whole cast of characters in the show, surprisingly pretty freaking good. I didn't think they were gonna stand out this much, but they are pretty good. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of, not a little bit, sorry. Now I'm gonna go into spoiler territory, okay? So if you have not watched Tower of God Season 1, go watch it. Like, I'm serious, please go watch it. It's a very good show, and I don't want to spoil this for you because it's a very important spoiler. Alright, spoiler for episode 11/12 of Tower of God, right? Okay, you've been warned. Alright, Rebecca being evil or whatnot, or Rebecca, oh, what the heck? Her name was Rebecca. I'm stupid. I think her name is Rachel. Oops, sorry, I forgot. Her name's Rachel, but they call it Kanakeo in Japanese or whatever. Rachel, I'm pretty sure her name was. The big plot twist of Season 1, Rachel being evil. I thought this was really cool. I actually really enjoyed this. This whole time, Bam's chasing this girl, Rachel. You don't really understand completely why he's chasing her. You just know that he idolizes her because he does not have memories of his past, and all he really knows is her. She showed him the world. He has a very fond admiration for her. But I love that throughout the show, they only show you Bam's perspective, and you can still kind of tell that his perspective of Rachel and her perspective of him are very different. Like, even though Bam's very obsessed with this girl and willing to die for her, you still understand that Rachel abandoned him without really much care for his feelings. And even when they do reunite, she does not want to give away her identity. She doesn't want to really be around him. So we can tell there's something up. I also, like, personally, whenever they show flashbacks of them two in, like, that dark cave, it always gave the vibe that Rachel liked him more as a pet, kind of like, you know, Invincible reference. But she had an admiration for him like a pet or a dispensable thing, more so than how Bam was obsessed with her as a person for showing him this new world. Also, some smaller stuff, like during the crown game, how Rachel is okay with them when they ask if they can kill Bam. She says she's okay with that. That was very cool. Kind of a little bit of foreshadowing that maybe she has some sinister intentions. Oh, and this guy has shields, so my escort can't kill him. That's lovely. Okay, he also has 1 million HP. How am I, bro? Okay, bro. Never mind. Have to restart the challenge and change my team. I'm happy they showed me that the very last enemy has shield, bro. Isn't that lovely? Okay, sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Rachel. Okay. Also, that thing they do in the 12th episode where they show the first scene but in a different perspective. Oh, I love that shit. I love that. So cool. Seeing it through Rachel's perspective. But yeah, and also, honestly, all things considered, I like Rachel. Obviously not as a person, she's a piece of shit, but I like her character a lot. She's a very good representation of envy and just jealousy and hatred, honestly. But I think, I don't know why, I think I really like is that with the whole with Rachel, I feel like they could have gone through this route of her, like, not being strong enough to climb the tower on her own. So she's very, like, more morally conflicted, like, oh, should I kill Bam? Like, she's very morally conflicted, like, if the ends justify the means, and she's more just like, oh, I love Bam, I don't know if I can kill him, though, like, if she had to weigh it. But honestly, they did that a little bit, but they really didn't go that route. Like, later on, she low-key just flat out says that, I hate Bam, like, I hate you. And she hates it because of pure jealousy, pure spite. And even though it's still pretty human of her to feel this envy and jealousy for Bam, I feel like instead of, like, trying to completely humanize her and, like, make her, like, in a very conflicted spot, they villainize her pretty well. I thought it was really cool. She is honestly just a horrible person through and through. Like, she is truly just a horrible person. And I'm not gonna lie, the show has engaged me enough. I'm going to read the manga. I'm pretty sure it's a manga, like a webtoon, whatever. I'm going to read the webtoon. The show has caught my attention. I'll definitely be picking it up. And I swear to God, they better not redeem Rachel, bro. Like, I do not want her to be I don't want Bam to be like, oh, Rachel, but you can still be good. I forgive you, blah, blah. Like, bro, that girl's a piece of shit. She deserves to die. Bam, do not forgive her, bro. If he does, I'm gonna be so sad. And if he does, at least, okay, bro, she better at least have like a redeeming moment, bro. I don't want her just being a good guy. And she never atones for her sins, okay? She's a piece of shit. But anyways, I thought it was very cool, the route they went with that. Very convoluted review of the show, but it's a very good show. I'm very happy with it. My only critique is that Bam himself is a tad boring of a character, but I don't think it's like that horrible, mainly because it kind of makes sense. His whole thing is like he doesn't have memories from his past. Literally, all he knows is what we know about the tower and that he has time with Rachel. His whole character is like he likes Rachel, like he's learning this new world. He's also a very kind-hearted person. You can tell he values his friendships, even to like a little bit of a childish sense, but it's still like very charming about him. However, I definitely found myself being a lot more interested by the side cast than Bam himself. That's probably like my only like critique. I don't think it's a bad thing though. I think where the story's at, they've done a good job. I'm just saying, like, if I had to nitpick, that is one thing. I think Bam himself is the most engaging protagonist ever, but I think he offers a very key role in the story being told, and I'm honestly just really liking where it's going. I'm going to definitely pick it up and read it. Very curious to see what happens. But yeah, that is my opinion. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, it's only the first season, honestly, and they really just got to, like, the climax and the season 1 ends. So there is definitely a lot to do. I think they've done amazing setup, but for me to give it like a perfect rating, I'm gonna have to see how they pull off the landing. So for season 1, I think I'd give it like a very strong 8.5, bro. It's a very, very good series. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen, don't get me wrong, but I think for what it does, it's telling a great story, and I'm definitely very interested. Very, very interested. You should watch Tower of God. Alright, yeah, that is my opinion on Tower of God. End review there.